Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start the show off the same way we start every show off, with a little bit of gratitude. I want to thank everybody who's taken the time to watch this show. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you're spending with us truly does mean the world to me. Now, on that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cotton, me loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
And we're back. Okay, so this is my favorite type of guest. I know nothing about this guest, and that's exciting to me. So you're going to see the conversation in real live time. So yeah, I get excited because I just like to meet new people. So as per usual, I do not introduce my guests. I let them do that themselves. So on that note, can you please introduce yourself to the world and tell them who you are and what you're about?
Well, my name is Ashely MacIsaac. I am a real estate agent here with EXP Realty in Fort McMurray.
There we go. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, not a problem. Now I know your husband, and I
Yes.
think you and I may have bumped into each other
I
once
think
at a house
so.
party.
Yes, Lisa's. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we didn't actually have that much time to chat.
No.
So this is the first time that we're actually gonna sit down and talk. So,
Yeah.
so real estate agent. Is this new? Is this old? How long you been in this career path
It'll
for?
be 2 years coming up this July. July 25th, actually, my son's birthday is when I started.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, what got you interested in real estate?
I kind of always had an interest for it growing, especially when we first bought our first house. We had a realtor, and just having that person with us and helping people and guiding you through the whole process, because it's a big investment.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of off and on about it. I was pregnant with my second child at the time that we had bought our house. And so I was kind of stay at home for a bit. So I stayed home for about 4 years. And then I was like, I need to get out. I'm an introvert in a way, but I like meeting people and getting to know people kind of one-on-one
Okay.
and that sort of thing. So I like staying home with my family and that sort of thing at night or
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, getting out, I was like, I'm going to do it. And my husband was just behind me 100% of the way.
That's
He's like,
awesome.
you need to get your license, get out there. And I was like, and I'm happier because I'm not stuck. Like, I love my kids. I love being home,
Yeah.
but I need to have that
Oh, 100%.
balance. I need to get out and,
Uh,
you know,
I think every parent gets that.
Yeah.
Who's watching this?
yeah.
I got a little 6-year-old. He's like the apple of my eye. I would love
Yeah.
to spend all of my time with him. But yeah, you got to get out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to get
yeah,
out.
and socialize and
That's right.
have your adult time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you said you work for a brokerage called EXP.
EXP Realty.
Explain
yeah.
that to me, please.
So it's somewhat newer here. Our brokers are based out of Calgary and Edmonton, and it's basically all virtual.
Okay.
So we have this EXP World. So it's kind of like Roblox for adults. You go in, you have live meetings, you have an avatar, you can walk around, meet new people.
Oh, neat.
The good thing about it is just connecting with other realtors, not just Alberta wide, but province wide and Canadian wide too, right? So you get
Okay.
to have that connection with other realtors in every other province. So
Really neat.
it's very interesting. It's fairly I'm still kind of learning the ropes. There's a lot of info to learn
Yeah.
about it, so it can be a little overwhelming at first. But since I've done the switch, I've been extremely busy with it, and
Yeah.
I think it's the best move for me.
Yeah.
And it gives you the option, you can buy into stock too. So I kind of want to set myself up and my kids for future. So have that retirement
Yeah.
set up.
Now, when you say Roblox, I know what a Roblox is.
Yeah.
I got a little kid. He's playing it all
Mine
the time.
too. Yeah.
So, in his own, and because he's so young, I don't give him a headset. I'm assuming your avatar can walk around and you're talking to people.
Yeah.
It's
like
not
you
all
can-
typing.
No, you can type. There is a chat box that you can type. And when we're in meetings, there's the other broker or the other realtors here that are with EXP. We have these sales meetings twice a month. So we can go in and sit in this boardroom and then your broker comes in and they talk. But your name's above your head. So you can go over and sit by that person.
Oh,
that other avatar. And you can always chat behind the scenes. You don't really have to talk publicly. You
Right.
can.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you want to have a private conversation, there is a chat box
Ah.
that you can kind of
Well, isn't that
chat with them.
interesting?
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty cool. Yeah.
That is neat.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
the world is changing.
It is.
The world
Yeah,
is
it is.
changing.
It's definitely changing. Yeah.
Cool. So now we were talking a little bit before the show, maybe all of 5 minutes. You're not from Fort McMurray.
No.
Where are you
No.
from?
I am from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here for?
10 years in October. It'll be
You're
10 years.
good with times and
Yeah.
dates. 10 years in October. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just shortly. We came out here because of my husband.
Right.
He got a job, not like oil related,
Right.
but he's a physiotherapist in town.
That's
So
right.
he came out here right out of school.
Yeah.
And, we bought our first car.
Okay.
Me not even having a job because my background, I'm a physio assistant. So I went to school and got my diploma while he was taking his master's in Halifax.
Okay.
And we lived there for 2 years. And then moved out here. I got a job with Northern Lights Regional Health Center. So I was administrative clerk there for a couple of years before I got pregnant.
Right.
Loved the job.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, like Monday to Friday job.
Yeah. In town. Can't beat it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, 10 years in October. And then because I know that because we were saving because we were getting married the following year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys met each other in Halifax?
No, we've met since we've been together since we were 15.
All right. Let's hear the
So-
high school sweetheart
Yeah,
story. Let's hear it.
we met in high school. We've told the story at our wedding, and he always gives me a flack about it because he had taken his uncle's truck, and he's from Inverness, I'm from Quebec, so we're about 40. You're talking 40 to 45-minute drive between the two towns,
Okay.
small towns, and it was at a high school dance, and he had taken his uncle's truck over to see me.
Okay.
And yeah, the rest is history. After that, we were on the phone that evening till about 4 a.m. Not that evening, after the dance till 4 a.m. talking.
Right.
And then we've just kind of been together ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
15-year-old hijacking a car,
Yeah.
driving it 45
Right?
minutes outside
Yeah.
of town.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, we've been married. It'll be 9 years in September, and we'll be together 17 years in April.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's
3 kids,
super
3
cool.
beautiful.
You have 3
3
children now.
kids, yeah.
Oh.
And that's the thing. When I was getting my real estate license, as soon as I was about to write my exam, or I was in the middle of getting them, I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant with my third.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how old's your
So,
third?
She's 14 months.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Okay.
she's
Congratulations.
New baby. Thanks. Yeah.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you got a
I
girl?
got a boy and
Okay.
2 girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the son the eldest?
Yeah. He's the oldest. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he'll be 8 in July.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's he
And it's-
liking having 2 sisters?
Loves it. I know he's wanting a brother, but I'm like, three's the magic number. That's
Yeah.
it.
4's pushing it.
Yeah, 4's pushing it. No more for us. He is the best big brother. He adores his sisters, and
Yeah.
I mean, like Ava is our middle child, and she may have a little bit of that middle child syndrome. She's
Yeah.
definitely the independent, take no crap.
Yeah.
So, and Hadley's the more gentle, mellow soul and that sort of thing. And Riley's kind of a mixture, I think, of both of them. She's going to be because she's growing up with them too.
That's right.
And he's into the gaming. Like we bought him a gaming computer
Okay.
for his birthday last year, and he's been wanting it. And he plays the Roblox. What other games? There's like Amongst Us or
Yeah. I know what you're talking
all
about.
those different games. So we were like, oh, do we do that? Like, do we buy him? It's a big purchase.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
not
like, I
cheap.
don't want to I don't want him to spend all of his time on it either, right? Because I
That's
try
right.
to control the iPad time
Yeah.
but you have the things you have to do. I'm like, okay, you got 2 hours, make sure your homework's done, then you can
go
do
play.
it. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he does well in school and he's very good.
Yeah.
So we just kind of relax it a bit, especially on weekends.
Yeah, you
but
got it.
Loves it.
That's
Loves
awesome.
gaming. Yeah.
Listen,
He
here's
wants
the
a
thing.
YouTube channel.
Ah. Listen,
He's
every
been on
kid
me
wants a
about that.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like I do videography work. Some people have seen the
Yeah.
videos, and I just show up and it's like a YouTube setup. Like it has like the
Awesome.
tripod
Yeah.
and the microphone on camera. And from time to time, I film in schools. And as soon as I
that's
step in
awesome.
school with that camera, the kids go wild.
Yeah.
They just know right
They
away.
just
They're like,
know.
hey, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. They're like, oh my. They go crazy.
I know.
They
Yeah.
all want a YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been honest, but I'm like, okay, let's wait a little bit.
Yeah. We'll
'Cause
talk about
he's-
the pitfalls, the ups and the downs.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Like when I was
Yeah.
8, I had no phone,
That's right.
my time was outside all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, there's
There's
no
some
tech, but
there's
the world is,
benefits.
is
Yeah.
evolving,
There's
and
benefits and
yeah,
some
absolutely,
downsides
I
to it.
agree.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing about those video games. I was an outdoor kid,
yeah,
always playing outdoors. My brother, big indoor kid,
yeah,
video games, computers, so on and so forth. And my parents would always be like, Alistair, like, go outside, play. Like,
yeah.
there's no money in these video games, kind of thing. It's a waste of your time. Anyways, he's extremely successful doing computer things for an oil and gas company.
Oh,
I don't
awesome.
want to put him on blast and where he works or what he does
Yeah.
because he's a pretty private individual, unlike myself. But he's made a very successful career out of computer stuff.
Wow.
So just food for thought, all the
Yeah.
parents out there who like
Tech
get
wise.
outside and play. It's like
Yeah.
technology's kind of the
It
direction
is.
the world is moving
Absolutely.
in, right?
Yeah, you're learning. Like I learned, like secretly, I can be a little tech savvy person, so I can help people. Like they've come to me for tech issue or whatever.
Okay.
But like setting up a phone and stuff, some people have a hard time doing that. But I'm like, yeah, I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Let me, So I try to learn with it, but it evolves so much. It's hard to stay on
Hard to
top
keep
of the
on pace.
newest technology.
That's
so,
right.
But yeah, I try.
I hired a truck driver one time, and he was doing a safety module called CSTS.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard
No,
about
I've
it.
never.
To get out to the plant site, you have to take this module. And after
Okay.
2 days, they were just like, hey, we got to let this guy go. He can't finish the module. I'm like, no, I interviewed the guy. He's sharp. He
Right.
should be able to finish this, no problem. They're like, well, listen, if you can't get him to finish it today, we have to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I sat down next to him. We'll call him Bill. And I'm like, hey, Bill, what's going on? He's like, Elliot, I'm really struggling with this. I'm like, I heard that. So I'm going to help you through it. Don't worry about it, Bill. And I was like, what I need you to do, though, before we get started, just pick up that mouse and just click OK, and I'll take care of the rest for you.
Yeah.
He literally picked up the mouse, put it on
Wow.
the computer screen, and clicked OK. I'm like, oh, this isn't an issue that you don't
Yeah.
understand the information. You can't even get the computer work. I said, Bill, you ever
Oh,
use a
no.
computer? He's like,
Yeah.
not a day in
Yeah.
my life. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, there we go.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
evolves
the
pretty
newer
quickly.
generations, they definitely know their tech stuff for sure.
That's exactly it. So on YouTube, what's your kid looking at on YouTube? What's the show?
My daughter watches Titus. I don't know if you've ever heard of
I have.
Titus and the family. So
Yep.
she watches those like home videos. She's in
Yep.
like loves him.
Yeah.
Hadley's not so much. He doesn't really watch YouTube a whole lot. More so like opening opening toys
Yeah,
and
like
that sort
Ryan's
of thing.
World.
And that so he was obsessed with Ryan's World,
Mhm.
and we went on a mission to find those Ryan eggs.
Got one.
Yeah, we got one. We couldn't get them here. We went to Edmonton
Correct.
and we found them.
Yep.
And we're like, okay, that was their main, like the smallest part of their Christmas gift, but it was the best to
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
They loved it. And then,
So-
like, my kid has a Ryan's World egg. We got him that
Yeah.
for Christmas, too.
And there's the chest one too that
The
you can lock, the
safe.
safe.
We
So
got
they've
'em
had a
that
couple
for-
of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
For all the people at home, this is definitely parent talk
Yeah,
right now.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? That kid is a multimillionaire now.
Oh yeah. Like I think we've Googled like what they've made, like what their
Yeah.
net income is. Like
yeah,
it's,
like 20 mil in
I
one
know.
year.
I'm
Like, it's
sure.
insane.
Then I'm like, Hadley.
Yeah, hey, do you want to get on
You wanna
YouTube?
go?
Let's do a channel.
But yeah.
No, it's but what I will say about Ryan's World, although like I don't get it because I'm an old man. It's like I get it, but I'm like I don't. Get
I don't
it.
get it either.
But
yeah.
those toys, those eggs, and the safe, great gift.
Yeah.
Like they had so many things
Like there's
inside.
little, yeah, you get kind of a variety of everything
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
I'm not going to ruin it for anybody else who
No.
wants to buy the egg for their kid. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you know what?
It's like a big Kinder
worthwhile
egg.
gift.
Big
Yeah,
surprise egg.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's
So-
his market value, like his net worth, is $32 million. By the way,
Oh man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Tanner, man, we need to up our YouTube game, son.
yeah, I want that salary.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
So on that note, though, this is the part of the show. It's Tanner's.
Okay.
It's called the Mac City
perfect.
Minute.
Yeah.
He's going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's going to ask. So best of luck, Tanner. Hit her with the Mac City Minute.
Question number 1: what is your definition of a perfect night in?
Perfect night in. Definitely a movie and movie theater popcorn. We do that, and a glass of red wine or two. Yeah, for sure. That's a perfect night in.
Question number 2: what is your favorite part of being a broker in Fort McMurray?
Realtor, not broker.
you
The
go.
best thing is meeting new people and helping them during the buying or the selling process. And, you're a big influence on their purchase. It's a big investment. So being part of that kind of is rewarding for sure. Yep.
Question number 3. What is your favorite part of raising children in Fort McMurray?
The community is amazing. What we have here, like I'm from a small town back home, but just the people, the activities. My son's in hockey, not right now, just with COVID and stuff.
Right.
Ava's like in ringette. Like we always get them into the extracurricular activities. Just the community is amazing here, for sure.
Question number 4. How does having children affect how you do your job?
Ooh, good question. I struggle with this quite often, actually. We've made like when I first got into real estate, I was on the fence about, putting the kids back into daycare because that's kind of how I stayed home to begin with, was paying for 2 kids in childcare was not in our book. We're like, it's not going to happen. So when I got into real estate, we just made the decision, I'll work around full time, but basically around my husband's hours. So kind of had that boundary set. So not basically getting up right away and meeting clients like right now kind of thing, just having that boundary set. Like we'll book an appointment, we'll do that sort of. But yeah, it's not, I'm getting better at time management now.
That's
I'd
right.
say with the kids, like, especially with them being in school. Hadley's in school full time. And then my second, she's in kindergarten, so she's only half days. So the pickups and stuff can be a little difficult, but my husband is the best when it comes to helping me out if I have clients that I have to meet, or if I'm on a timeline, like he will book time off his schedule so I can go out and basically work and do my part, because he's like, 100%. My biggest cheerleader is him and my kids. So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And your final question for you. What is your favorite Fort Mac establishment to spend your money?
Ooh, there's a few of those. I'm gonna say Earl's, just because I love their food. I've always ordered out from them. We always have like our girls' meetings, lunches there. I've ordered wine service from, like, buy bottles of wine. So I'll say Earl's for sure. Yeah.
And those have been your 5 questions.
There you go.
Thank
See?
you. Super easy.
Super easy. We're not here to put anybody on the spot. Although,
Yeah.
listen, I get it. We've done a few episodes where it's just me and Tanner,
Yeah.
and he asks me the questions, and I start to sweat in regards to like,
Yeah,
oh man,
that was actually not too bad.
Yeah,
Because
he
normally
went-
I'd be like stumbling over my words,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah.
I've got 2 questions out of Tanner's questions.
Yep.
When you're staying in watching the movie, what kind of movie what are you watching?
I like suspense
Oh,
movies.
no.
Like I love thriller movies.
Okay.
Not gruesome
Okay.
movies. And if it's with the family, like then the kids pick the movie. Like Sonic would watch if it's a family movie night. But
Great movie.
Justin does not like horror movies.
No.
So if we're watching a movie together, it's more comedy.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't like suspense.
You
or
don't?
horrors.
Oh, I love it. I love the psychological movies. They're my favorite.
Any
No.
movie that makes you think. Like, I'm not here for the gruesome, but any movie that makes you think.
Yeah.
Like Fight Club or Inception or
Inception.
Internal Sunshine of a Thoughtless Mind, anything like that.
Yeah.
Thrillers.
I just watched one recently on Netflix. I think it's like rated number 10. I didn't think it was that great, but I think it was, what's the name of it? It was the 2 women,
Thelma and Louise.
Deception of Illusion?
I don't know.
Deadly Illusion or something is what it's called on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, I just watched that one. It was and Justin actually watched that one with me. And he's
Great.
like,
Once it's not
crazy.
scary suspense, I can handle it.
yeah, like this
If-
one was more like a psychological suspense.
The
Yeah.
movie is called Deadly Illusions, by the way.
How the heck did you find that quick?
And it has in it Kristen Davis and Greer Grammer.
Yeah,
Tanner, as per usual, extremely impressive.
yeah.
All right, question number 2 from Tanner's Mac City Minute. I'm a big fan of Earl's myself. What's your go-to order when you go to Earl's outside of the wine?
I love their power bowl, like salad. I'll get it with the Cajun chicken.
Okay.
Or the prawn, the dynamite roll, but the new roll, the prawn roll, because you get the sauce.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that one's my favorite. I like kind of everything on that menu.
They don't have a bad thing on the menu.
good. Yeah.
it's a banger of a menu.
The
It
rice
really
bowls
is.
are really good with the curry.
Yep.
That one was really good.
Their burger, the bigger, better burger. Oh my
Really?
gosh.
My husband's a burger. I'm not a
Oh,
big burger person. I
so
and when
good.
I was pregnant, I couldn't stand the smell of beef. I
Oh
still
no.
really can't get over the smell of cooking beef.
Okay.
Chicken, fish, all that sort of thing.
Right.
Give it to me, but
Yeah.
yeah, ground beef. I can't.
It's not your
But
go-to
Justin's
jam.
like, but you can eat a burger from McDonald's. But I'm like, yeah, but I get it dressed like a mac, so it's basically a mac sauce. And
Yeah.
yeah, a
Yeah.
cheeseburger dressed like a mac, because then I'm not getting a big burger. It's a little petite.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know we're gonna go over time. I don't
Yeah.
care. You put me down this spiral. All right. Let's hear about your Everybody has a McDonald's order. You obviously have one for
Oh,
your
I do,
cheeseburger.
yeah.
So let
Yeah.
me hear the full order, please.
So I order a cheeseburger dressed like a mac, and with a medium fry and a medium Coke Zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanner huffing over there. That's not your
So
order,
good.
Tanner?
No, that's not.
And it hits the spot. It's filling and it's
Right.
not like overpowering. And I don't feel kind of like, well, I might feel a little disgusted after
Yeah.
eating it, but not too bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through it. Like McDonald's got to hit me up with order some food sooner or later here. This is my McDonald's order. It's the same thing every time. I'm going there tonight actually.
Ooh.
My little kid crushed his report card, so
That's a good idea. My kids, I haven't got my sons yet. My daughter did very well.
Yeah.
Because there's this new app, or you have to get it on Edsby.
yes.
So his hasn't been uploaded yet.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he did well, but he did come home and he's like, Mom, it may say that I chat a lot.
Right.
Because
Right.
that's the only thing that his teacher has had concerns about was like,
Yeah.
not concerns, but like,
Yeah.
he has to be told to kind of stop talking.
Yeah. That's all right.
So-
I had that same problem.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But I get a double cheeseburger
Ooh.
made like a Mac.
Nice.
I get 10 nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
Then I get large fries. And then I get, it doesn't matter on what size the Coke is, probably medium, but I don't drink pop.
No.
So I get it with Coke, but I tell them to do it halfway.
Okay.
And so the ice, I like to chew on ice.
So like extra ice, basically.
yeah, ice to the
I
top.
do too.
And then I
Yeah.
like end up dumping the Coke, but the ice tastes like Coke. So